What's going on, guys, and welcome back. I'm up here at Southside Sales and Service, and it might be June, but we are in sled mode already. So now last year, a lot of you guys, probably everyone that's seeing this video, watched us do our 9R build, which is behind us. It might be a little bit different color, but this is the 9R build that Bruce and myself and Rick from the shop built last year. Bruce put 1,200 miles on? Yeah. Bruce put 1,200 miles on it. We took an entire long block from Polaris, put it in this sled, and we went and had fun with it. Now, this sled is actually for sale. You could go on Southside Sales and Service website, and this one is for sale for you guys just to come and pick up completely as it is. You guys know that we go through everything. Suspension's done. You know, the 9R's in there. Bruce's clutching. Bruce's clutch work, suspension work. It's got a 1.6 track. It's a 136. But anyway, this is for sale. Quick little public service announcement for you guys. If you did not see my previous video on the channel, we are giving away a brand new 2023 KLX 110 that you see behind me. Anything purchased off of 322threads.com, which is my company, it enters you into winning this brand new KLX 110 or $2,000 in cash if you did not want the bike. The giveaway goes until the end of August, and the winner is drawn by a complete third party on or around September 8th. So go over to 322threads.com and get entered to win either this brand new KLX 110 or $2,000 in cash. Now back to the video. But if you don't want to buy this one complete, me and Bruce talked about a little while ago putting together packages for you guys to build a 9R. So it is pretty in depth. Well, I can't even say that. Bruce is going to kind of take over here and tell you guys what kind of packages we have and how you can turn your 850 into a 9R.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, it, you know, as you know, you followed along, you know, we had a ton of fun with it. The unit was really, real responsive. It did feel like a completely different snowmobile with that motor in it. With that being said, you know, we got like, there's like 3 segments of this, you know, top end, and then top end with some additional items. And then also if you want a lightweight crank, because the crank that is in a 9R is a 650 crank, which is, you know, all the dimensions are the same as an 850. It's just they have it chiseled a little bit so it was lighter, and that is what they put in a 9R. So as far as a top end is concerned, you know, you're just dealing with, you know, head, cylinders, pistons, wrist pin bearings, valves, you know, that whole slide, that whole top end off of yours and put the 9R stuff on. Some of the additional items, because they're additional whether you want to do it or not, you know, cutting the pipe, because the pipe is different from a 850 to a 900, of a cost of a pipe compared to just getting it cut and re-welded. It is probably half, so it is worthwhile if somebody just wanted to cut the pipe. We also coat the pipe, and just to, you know, it takes the covering off, coat the pipe, holds a little bit more heat in the pipe, which it likes. And the other thing is it also gives it a little bit different sound. Just in general, without that covering on the pipe, you really start to hear a little bit of that 2-stroke. So I didn't do that last year, definitely doing it this year, because I did it to an old 600 way back when I was doing a Pro X deal, and it does. It sounds really good, and it does perform because of the holding the heat in. So a pipe is one of them. Lightweight flywheel is another one. V-force reeds. V-force reeds already come in your 850, but the 9R does use a different material in the reed. I believe it's a little bit stiffer. So again, going after that response mode from the 9R, these are just things that they're doing to it. So lightweight crank, different reeds, the pipe, and then the flash. So you've got those things that you can add into it too with just the top end. And then if you want to go all the way, yes, okay, now we got to pull it apart, change the crank, and there is a whisker of case porting that we could do to match the cylinders of the 9R. Because you're in there and it's already split, you lay it right on top of the cylinder and we can match it. So, you know, when you start doing that, obviously the dollars escalate. Some people ask, can I do this to a 650? yes, you could, but it's really not worth it. So I didn't price it at all because yes, you do gain the crankshaft in a 650, but it's different diameter throttle bodies. The fuel pump in a 650 is different in a tank from an 850 and a 9R. So again, it just kind of compounds the dollars. So what I've been focusing on is the 850 to 9R because it's a little bit more like right here.
Yeah,
that's it.
Obviously, if you guys have a 650 and dollars and cents are not an option, or aren't an issue,
Yep.
Bruce can put something together.
It's all pieces
but right now,
together.
I mean, he's really working on the 850s, converting your 850, which again we have here, taking your motor and making it a 9R. So that really is. There's 3 different options for the most part. 2 different options, I guess you'd say, right?
3 because you top end alone. The individual options, if you just wanted to do this or this or this, so you do have that. And then after that portion, it's a matter of, do I want a lightweight crank? So I know, I'm going to sell this one just because I'm going to start over. That's all. And I know I'm going to put it in an XER again. I just don't know if I'm going to put it in a 128 or a 136 again. That's all. But last year, I mean, literally, this was the only snowmobile I had when I put a 9R together. That's why it was radiant green. Green is, I'm kind of a black white guy. I'm not really a green guy. It did kind of grow on me. But we just had, obviously we have plenty of panels and things around. So we turned this into more of a sled that we would have made.
Yeah.
And then when I look at it, it's like, I don't know why I didn't do it because I would have rode it all winter like this. So, but it's nice, it's shiny and no scratches. But yeah, I mean, it was a blast. And again, I'm going to do it again. I mean, it is a lot of fun.
And we've done a whole overview of what I thought about the 9R, what Bruce thought about the 9R, if we had any issues, which we didn't. It was flawless all year. It really was. But we are making it possible for you guys to call up and say, hey, I have an 850. This is what I want to do. And at the end of this video, there's going to be a whole breakdown of kind of cost and what additional items, if you wanted to do 2 of the additional items and not the entire list, it'll be all broken down at the end of this video. But yeah, I mean, get in touch with these guys. Now, how is the work getting done? You guys are doing it all in-house. Someone has to drop their sled off. Can they send just the motor in? How's this all working?
Well, definitely doing it all in-house. I sent it out to get the pipe cut.
Right.
And the flywheels cut. But other than that, it's coming out and going back in, and we're doing all the work here. As far as it being out of a snowmobile, yeah, you could do that. But I mean, when we put it back in, one of the things is if you're going to flash it and you're going to relearn the oil pump so that it goes through its enriching mode. So that's why I say you probably would want the whole unit. And we're taking it out, putting it in, and all the wires and hoses are in the right places and where you would want them and where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna allow Southside to, cross your T's and dot your I's.
Right.
We don't want to send anything out and not, have any issues with it. So. But guys, this is possible. You can, again, turn your 850 into a 9R, and Southside and Bruce have really made it possible here. So again, the entire breakdown of all the options and everything will be at the end of the video. So if you have, kind of want to see what the dollars and cents are, go shoot to the end of this video, which is going to be very soon. If you have any questions, call up. You could talk to Pete. You could talk to Bruce. They will happily answer any questions and let you know when it's available to come in. But you're ready to take them on, right?
Yep.
So if you guys want to get on this, get on it before the snow starts flying and have your sled ready to rumble for when it does fly. But that is it, guys. Go get a 9R built, and these guys can do it. But that's going to do it. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.